Hello guys, welcome to this hip mobility flow. As you'll notice, I'm not using a mat because I find it's much easier to slide around the floor. So I really recommend if you've got like a carpet or just a soft surface to practice on, get rid of the mat because it's going to be so much easier without it. When you're ready, find a comfortable seat and then bend the knees, flex your feet, and set the feet a little bit wider than hips width. Then interlace the fingers so you're not tempted to use your hands, and start to let the knees fall from side to side, finding a little twist as you do. So starting slow, and then beginning to pick up the pace when you start to feel for the movement. Okay, let's add on. So as the knees fall to the side, the leg that is behind you, keep that knee on the mat and just lift the foot 5 times, internally rotating the thigh. And 5, and then switch sides. Keep the knee that is back on the mat and lifting the foot for 5, 4, keep the feet flexed, 3, 2, and 1. Take it to the other side. We'll repeat that this time 10 times. You can count yourself. Go at your own pace. Keep the chest lifted, hands off the mat. Feet flexed. And 10. Okay, switching sides when you're ready. Going for 10. Okay, switch to the other side. This time, keep both knees on the mat and we're just folding forwards, keeping the chest off the mat so we're not sinking. We're using our strength to come to this place. And pressing into the legs, lift up, going for 5. Inhale as you lift, exhale as you sink. And that's 5. Then taking it to the other side. Inhale here, exhale, fold, going for 5. Really nice. Last one, over to the other side. Slowly lower yourself down with control. Then bring the forearms to the mat. Settle in for 5 breaths. Relax your head and neck. Okay, lifting up on an inhale. Take it to the second side. Last one. Lower with control. Bring the forearms to the mat. Relax your head and neck. And deepen your breath for 5. Okay, really nice. Lifting back up. Bring the knees in through center. And swing the knees round. Find tabletop, hands and knees position. From here, tuck the toes, lift the hips, find down dog. Pedal out the legs a couple times. And then settle in for a breath in and out. Gazing in between your hands, step the right foot forwards, lower the back knee down. Keep the back toes touched as you reach the arms up and bring the pelvis into neutral. So you're not dipping into the low back, coming into a back bend. Start to let your hips sink down and forwards and cactus the arms. Inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Exhale, push the arms forwards. Send the hips back, straighten the front leg, flex the foot. Inhale, arms wide, send the hips forwards and down. Exhale, push the arms forwards, straighten the front leg. Inhale through your low lunge. Exhale, find your half splits. Inhale through lunge. Exhale, half splits. Last time, inhale, lunge. Exhale through splits. Then planting the hands on the mat, keep the left hand grounded. Reach the right arm up, twist open. Shift the weight into the left side of the body so that you can lift the right heel and swing the leg all the way back. Keep the left lifted, keep the core tight. Then bringing the foot forwards, tap the heel on the mat, super slow and controlled, and sweep it all the way back. We're going for 5. So this is 1.5. Bring it forwards. 3 more. Super slow and controlled. Keep the leg as high as you can all the way through the transition. And last one. Really good. Lower the right hand down, bend the front knee, step it back into plank. Hold for an inhale. Exhale, down dog. Pedal out the legs. Steady the breath. And I'm just going to switch sides. So this time, stepping the left foot forwards. Back knee down. Keep the toes tucked. Reach the arms up. Find a neutral pelvis. So it's a place of strength and stability instead of just collapsing. Then on an inhale, send the hips forwards and down. Open the arms. Exhale, push the arms away. Straighten the front leg. Flex the foot. Inhale through lunge. Exhale, half splits. Flow with the breath. Inhale, lunge. Exhale, splits. 2 more. Inhale, lunge. Exhale, splits. Last one. Inhale, lunge. Exhale, splits. Nice. Lower the right hand down. Reach the left arm up as you twist open. Then take the weight into the right side. Sweep the left leg up and back. Core stays tight. Then slowly coming forwards with lots of control. Tap the heel and then lift and come back. Going for 5 times now. So this is 1.5. 3 more times. Keeping the breath fluid. Really nice. Lower the left hand down, bend the front knee, step it back to plank. Hold for an inhale. Exhale, down dog. Pedal out the legs and settle in for a breath. Nice. And stepping the right foot forwards, lower the back knee down. Keep the toes tucked. Inhale, reach the arms up. Find a neutral pelvis and press down through your front heel. Then pressing down through the back toes, lift the knee. Slowly open out the back foot and the knee, coming into your goddess. Sink the hips down. Relax the arms. Rest the hands on your thighs and let's rock from side to side. So keeping the hips nice and low, chest open. And steadying the breath. Nice. Reach the arms up and then this time lift your right heel and spin the toes to face the left. Lower the knee down, coming back to your lunge. Press through your front heel, neutral pelvis. Find a place of strength. And then we'll take that transition a little bit quicker this time. So lifting the back knee, open out into goddess, sink the hips down. Turn the left toes to face the right, lower the knee, find low lunge. Opening out into goddess, sink the hips. Turning to your left side for low lunge. Coming back through goddess. And back to lunge on the right side. 2 more. Open out goddess. Open out into your lunge on the left. Last one, open out into goddess. Lunge on the right. Then lower the hands down. Edge your right foot to your right side, coming into lizard lunge. And then tuck the back toes, lift the knee. Keep the left hand planted and reach the right arm up so you're twisting open. Then start to reach the right arm back behind you and sink the left side of the hip down to the mat. You can untuck the toes for now if you like. Hold for an inhale, keep the chest lifted. As you exhale, tuck the back toes, open out to Skandasana. So you're sinking the hips to the right heel. Keep the hands off the mat if you can. And shift to your left side, coming through Skandasana. Frame the left foot. Keep the right hand planted, reach the left arm up, twist open. Start to sink the right side hip down as you reach the left arm back for your twisted lizard. Hold for an inhale, keep the chest nice and lifted. Exhale, come through Skandasana. Keep the hands off the mat if you can. Then taking it to the right side, lower the left hand, twist open, twisted lizard. Coming back through Skandasana, inhale. Exhale as you switch, lower the right hand down, twist open. Inhale here. Exhale, coming through Skandasana, going over to the right side. We're going to take it 2 more, twist open, inhale. Exhale, Skandasana, transition, a last one, right hand comes down, twisting open, inhale. Exhale, come back to find your Skandasana, beautiful. Keep the right foot flexed, keep pressing into the floor so you're keeping the hips lifted off the mat. Hold it here. With your exhale, find control, sit the hips down. Beautiful. Then internally rotate the left thigh. So lower the knee down to the mat and find a gentle twist. You're turning your torso to face the right leg. Inhale, come back to twist to face the left leg. Lift the knee, press through the left foot, lift the hips. A little bit quicker. Lower the hips down, lower the knee, twist. Untwist, press through the foot, lift up, Skandasana. 3 more times. Sit the hips down, twist and internally rotate the thigh. And then coming back up, external rotation as you lift up. 2 more. Sit down, lower the knee, twist the body. Twist to the left as you come up for Skandasana. Last one, sit the hips down, lower the knee, twist. Holding it here, keep the right foot flexed. Think about curling the toes towards the face. And then we'll fold, bringing the belly to the thighs without using the hands here. So finding that compression all by yourself. Relax the head and neck. Holding for 5. Keep the foot flexed. Your hamstring should really feel like it's working. Amazing. Lift the chest. Lift the left knee. Come up into Skandasana. Let's take it to the right side. So now you know where we're going. Take a moment to find your control. Really press through the floor. And on an exhale, sinking the hips down. Bring the right knee in. Little twist to the left leg. And then opening back up. Skandasana. 4 more times. Sit down. Twist. And lift. Try to synchronize your movements with your breath. So you make this movement pattern your own. Last one. Okay. Then keeping the left foot flexed. Left leg really switching on, so quads engaged. And then we'll fold, bringing belly to thigh. Without using the hands, without pulling yourself in a little bit deeper. Relax the head and neck. Breathe steady. Really nice. Then lifting the chest. Open back out into Skandasana. Beautiful. Then frame the right foot with the hand. Step it back to plank. Hold for an inhale. Exhale, down dog. Pedal out the legs. Okay. And stepping the right foot to the outside of the right hand. Left foot to the outside of left hand. Turn the feet out a little bit and bend the knees. Sink the hips down in your Malasana. And take a gentle rock here from side to side. Encourage the hips to sink down. Keep lifting the chest. And if you feel supported here, bring the hands into prayer. Gently press the backs of the arms against the insides of your thighs to encourage legs to open. And if you like, you can close down the eyes here. We'll hold this for 5. Nice. Lower the hands, straighten the legs, find forward fold. And you can reach to take a hold of the backs of the ankles, or maybe walking the hands through the legs, whatever works. Shift the weight forwards through your toes so it's not all the way back in your heels. Feel the whole of your feet firmly planted on the mat. Nice. Come up on an inhale. Plant the hands, step it back into downward dog. And then step the feet together in your down dog. Inhale, lift the left leg high, open out the hip. Try to keep the shoulders square, so we're isolating the movement to the hips. And then bend the knee, gaze under your right shoulder, see if you can find your toes. Press down through the right heel as you lift the left knee up. Hold for an inhale. And exhale, bring the left knee to the back of your left arm. Stack the shoulders over the wrists. Then slide that knee down to the back of the wrist. And sink the hips down. Untuck the back toes. Holding it here, flex the left foot. And roll the shoulders down the back, open the chest. Holding it here for 5. Really nice. And 2, come out, tuck your back toes, press through the foot, and slide the left knee back up the arm. Step back into plank. Lift the hips for down dog. Stepping the feet together. And then lifting the right leg high, open out the hip. Keep the shoulders square. Bend the right knee, gaze under your left shoulder. See if you can find your toes. Keep pressing through the left heel. Hold for an inhale. Exhale, bring the right knee to the back of the arm. Hold it here really strong. Bring the shoulders over the wrist. And then slide the knee down to the back of the wrist. Let your hips sink down. Flex the right foot as you untuck the left toes. And let's settle in for 5 breaths. In through the nose, out through the nose or mouth. Really good. 2, come out, tuck the back toes, slide the right knee back up the arm, step it back to plank. Lower the knees, keep the big toes touching, and then open the knees out wide, sit the hips down on the heels, settle in for child's pose. Beautiful. Our final pose for today's class, so you can really invite your body to relax here. Soften into the ground and deepen your breath. Okay, start to press through the hands, push yourself back towards your heels, create lots of length from the fingertips down to the tailbone. Keep pushing, pushing, pushing. Feel for creating that stretch down the spine. Beautiful. Then walk the hands in towards the knees, come up into a kneeling position. Rest the hands on your thighs, roll the shoulders down the back and settle in. Take a deep breath in and then let it go with your exhale. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. It has been an absolute pleasure as always. Namaste.